All right, y'all, starting off the video today. It is a Wednesday. So yeah, the day after my stuff just uploaded. So hopefully Marty Maynard gets to see that because I think he will really like that beer. I'm going to try to see what my beer is for this week. I'm going to put it in the fridge and then we'll try it this weekend. Hopefully everything will go according to plan this week to try a beer. I'm down to, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 beers left. 5 beers left. And I think I'm going to go for the short one. I see a short one in here. Just caught my eye. Red Stripe. Red Stripe beer. This is from Jamaica. So, you know what? If I'm going to drink this, I am going to watch, because the Olympics are going to be starting up soon. I might have to talk to Angela and see about watching Cool Runnings while I drink this, since it's from Jamaica. I'm intrigued by this. I'm definitely going to have to try it. So Red Stripe from Jamaica. So that will be the beer this week. And as always, drink responsibly, and if you're not old enough to drink, please don't. So yeah, that's the situation. So I will put that in there. Maybe we'll watch, who knows, maybe we'll watch Cool Runnings tonight. I'm not sure if we're watching anything tonight or not, but we'll see. I know, so I don't know if I put it on my last video or not, but Angela and I did sign up for to work out at I forgot the name of it. Dang it. So Planet Fitness. So we joined Planet Fitness yesterday. We went in there and we just used the treadmills. Used the treadmills and looked around because it was our first time working out in God knows how long for both of us. So yeah, so we got on the treadmills yesterday. I'm thinking today I might try, I'm still going to do some treadmill work and then probably do some arm lifting. So, so we'll see how all that goes. But yeah, I'm kind of excited for day 2. And, of course, we got water, as y'all can hear it trickling behind me. So we got water. I'm not going to make the same mistake of just dripping it anymore. Just let it trickle so that way we've got water. If we got to pay a bill, we got to pay a bill. But at least we got water. So I really wasn't worried about the bill necessarily. I was more worried about, wasting water. But, hey, got to do what you got to do if you want to keep water. But her dad said something about getting some empty jugs to put that water in, and then you've got it for later. I'm thinking I might take his advice and do that. So while I'm out today, I'm going to get some insulation because I called in today from work. So I could get some insulation put in for the pipes around the tub. So I can close that off and hopefully those will stay warm. They won't freeze this time. But we still have the tub on drip as we're supposed to. Not drip, but we have the tub just like the sink on Trinkle. So we've got that going. All the sinks are still on Trinkle right now. And then I'm going to put some extra insulation around the crawl space outside. I'm going to see what they've got for insulation I can put up around that to keep the cold air hopefully from getting to the pipes underneath the house, the best that I can anyway, and then just go from there. And hopefully this spring we can get the plumber back out to do some work underneath the house and see what we can do there. But for now, at least get this part done and keep the cabinet doors open, of course, and which I've got. It ain't pretty, but I got the cabinet doors open, as you might be able to tell, like in here. So, got it open for right now. Let that air get in. I could probably shut the water off this afternoon because it's supposed to get up to like 30 degree, or well, it's supposed to get up to 34 today, so it should be above freezing. So I could shut them off for a little bit, but then I got to turn them right back on. Or I may just go ahead and leave them on today because I don't think it's going to hurt anything. And then they got to stay on all, I think since they froze yesterday, I might just keep them on today just as a safe, you know, just for the safe side, so we don't lose them again. But yeah, and then I'm going to say we'll probably keep them like that all weekend. And hopefully come Monday, we can kind of turn them off because the weather outside is supposed to get warmer. So that's what we're counting on anyway. But for now, that's where we're at. But it is what it is. And watching the Waltons. All right, y'all. Now we're going to go over here and check out the National Day and see what we've got for Wednesday. So today we have Blueberry Pancake Day. I might fix some pancakes tonight. I don't know if we got any blueberries. I might get some when we come out, though. That doesn't sound too bad. We can have breakfast for dinner tonight if we want. Data Privacy Day, just to make sure that you keep your data privatized. You know, get your privacy things on your computers and whatnot. Make sure your stuff is on lockdown, or is locked down. I guess as locked down as you can get it. Gift of the Ladybug Day. So I think today is like when you're supposed to gift a ladybug. I'm not sure, but anyway, gift of a Ladybug Day. Kazoo Day, so if you got a kazoo, now today's day you can play it. I don't think I have one. I used to have one. And then library, I think it's supposed to be Selfie Day, but it's Shelfie Day. Library Shelfie Day. Interesting. All right, so Bubba's up here with me now. Panther. There's Panther. He decided to chill with me on the back of my chair. Anyway, so I did have some bad news that I have to relate to you all, unfortunately. I meant to put it in my last video, and I, with everything that was going on here at the house and our own problems, and I forgot to put it in, so I do apologize. But I am putting it in for this episode. Moonlit Pedicure, the same day that we had our same evening that we started having our water issues here at the house, they had a fire in Warrensburg. So I guess in a way we're kind of linked in an incident this year. But Moonlit Pedicure that makes these candles. I don't know if she has her name on this one or not. But anyway, it is, but it's upside down. But yeah, who makes these candles and all that, Moonlit Pedicure. Here we go. This would be her logo. Let me turn it around. Okay, so this would be her logo here, but she had a fire at her location this weekend, and unfortunately, it was in the attic. It was an attic fire. The store is still fine, but the fire was up in the attic, so that's the situation. Needless to say, her store is closed down for right now. She lived up in the upstairs, so right now she is making do, living elsewhere, but hopefully she'll be able to move back as soon as they get everything fixed and all of that. I think right now they're just dealing with the insurance company and seeing what they're going to do. You know, just a normal BS, I guess, as you want to say, or whatever. But hopefully she'll be back up and going before too long, because we definitely love shopping at her store. All right, y'all, just about to leave, and the mailman came in just after I started my car up, and this came in. So this is the pillow for our wedding where the rings will set. So Daisy's still bringing, there's Daisy over here on the couch. Daisy's still bringing our rings up to us. She'll be brought up with my sister, and she'll have the rings around her collar, and my sister will then pull the rings out and place them here on this pillow. So that is now in place. So we now have the pillar. So we made it up here to Moonlit Pedicure. So that is her location. And you can see where the fire was up here in the attic. So did a little bit of damage, but nothing too bad from the outside of it. I don't know what the inside looks like. That's definitely the outside. So I think they're just waiting on, like I said, probably the insurance company, because she rents this place. So I think they're just waiting on an insurance company to get back and decide what they're going to do, and then she can go from there. But yeah, kind of some bad news there. Guys, so update. Just got home. Daisy, can I see your collar? Can I see your pretty collar? There you go. So she got her tag. Her tag is on. Cats, I think I'll get one on Patches. I'll get hers on here in a little bit. Panthers, though, I couldn't get his on. She's got a thing down here where she's got this. And I don't know if I got an extra one for Panther. I'll have to look. But anyway, Daisy's got hers. She's rocking it. So they are legal. Paid the $15, so they are city legal. And now I'm about to go outside and work on my other projects. All right, so I'm no professional in putting this stuff in, but what I did, I got two things I got one thing of styrofoam about like this towards the inside, and then where it should still be standing up. Hopefully it is. If it's not, if it fell over, fine. But hopefully it's still standing up. Then I've got another deal of styrofoam, just like this, right in front of the entrance. And then I put a whole bunch of this felt stuff here, all the way around it. And then I covered it up with some more styrofoam here, pieces that I had. I put that there, and then put another styrofoam here on this side. Then whatever pieces I had left, then I'm gonna just squish it in here with that board, cover it up like that. Hopefully that'll keep the cold air out of there, at least the best that I can. So hopefully I'll keep it from freezing. I'd say that's the best I can do anyway. Alrighty, that's done. All right, y'all. So at home relaxing now after the gym, and we're watching Cool Runnings. I love that clip. Cool Runnings. And while we're watching Cool Runnings, I mentioned to Angela because I told her about my beer. And I'm not going to lie, it feels like I'm holding a medicine bottle. But this is a beer bottle. And it's called Red Stripes. And it's made in Jamaica. So that's why we're watching Cool Runnings. Well, that and because it's cold outside, we're probably going to watch Cool Runnings at some point right now anyway. Because, you know, the Olympics are coming up. And like I said, it being cold. So, all right, here we go. It's a lager beer, is what it says. 4.7% alcohol. So, it's about the same as here. So, all right, bottoms up. Here we go. Trying my medicine. Tastes pretty good. Tastes pretty good. I'm not sure exactly. I mean, it tastes like a lager beer, but it tastes really good. Tastes really clean. I like. Got a good taste to it, actually. I would give it 2 thumbs up. I wouldn't mind trying it again. The bottle is weird, but the stuff inside is really good. So, I give it 2 thumbs up. It's really good. So, there you go. All right, y'all. We got it cleaned up now in here. Got it really good. Earlier on today, I got to tell you all this story. So, I patched up this And I forgot to show you guys, but I think I've got some of it left over up here at the top. Maybe. Yeah. I put some of this tubing stuff around the pipes in here, and then I closed this back up. Fairly good. I mean, it's still a little off, but it's, you know, for the most part, it's in there. I don't see it's coming up or anything, so I'm not going to be too worried about it. But anyway, after I plugged this up and plugged in the cross space down below here, thought I was done. You know, and this door here has been closed the last couple of days to the room. That door over here, it was closed the last couple of days in the room, so that way the cats wouldn't come in here and, you know, go outside. We didn't want them doing that. So anyway, at least until the pipes unfroze, and then we'd worry about it from there. So the pipes unfroze, and we, you know, as you know, we got everything insulated, put everything back up. Well, beknownst to us, there's an orange cat that was under here. Didn't see him right away. I even sat in this chair. Didn't even know he was in here. Well, anyway, and the cats, when this door was closed, our cats kept clawing at the door. We just figured they just wanted in here, you know, to roam around like cats do. We had no idea there's another cat in here. I even heard my cat sometimes like even hiss. And I was like, I don't know why you guys are hissing for, but you're not getting in there. But anyway, so now we found out what they were hissing at. There's an orange cat in here that got, I guess, from the outside up here, and it made a mess of everything. Like it overturned this, and so we had all that to clean up. And but I managed to get the cat and put him outside. He did not want to go outside. He did not mind me picking him up, but as soon as I got him close to the outside door, he did not want to go back outside. But I was like, you're not my cat. I've got, you know, I'm only allowed 3 pets in Sedalia, so that's that. But I had to relay that funny story to you guys. If I had the cat on me, I'd show you all. But it is what it is. It's just one of those things. I couldn't hold the camera to take a picture of him or whatever and still try to fight with him and get him out the door. So, but there you go. That's the crazy story for today. All right, y'all. So I got my milk ready. I'm going to try, I'm going to try these Oreos. Angela already tried them. She apparently liked them because she ate quite a few of them. So I guess she gave me enough to try. So let's see here. I forgot what these were. I know they're peach, and I forgot what the other one was. But anyway, I know they're China. I believe it's from China. And I can't really read small print, so that's really small. But anyway, you might know, but that's what it is. That's it. So we're gonna try these and see how well I like them. Oh, it's got like 2 packages in there, so I guess this one's mine. Oh, they're different ones. Okay, so one was the peach kind, and the other kind was the other kind. So apparently she ate all the peach kind, so I can't try it now, but I can try these. She's a jerk. It's okay. She probably didn't know. I didn't even try to look at the package. Or is it? Hold on. No, it's both. She did all right. So it's both. It's got the pink and the other. Oh, it's got a smell to it, too. Like, I don't know if our Oreos ever had a smell to them, but this one, it smells fruity. It's got a nice fruity smell to it. All right, I'm going to try this one dry, and then we're going to try the next one, of course, in milk, because I do have my milk right here, ready to go. So, all right, here we go. Okay, that tastes really good. I didn't know what to think at first. And I can't describe it to you guys. I really can't. It's different than anything I've tasted here in America before, but it's really good. What really baffles me about it, I guess, is that I've never tasted fruit with an Oreo. So that whole thing is new to me. I mean, they do like peanut butter. I've seen like peanut butter ones, and I think the closest that we've had to like a fruity type of, well, we got two, I guess. We got the lemon Oreos, and then we've got, I think the other one that was closest that I can think of off the top of my head would be, unless they've done a strawberry or cherry Oreo, which I don't think they have, which would be really good, by the way, if they ever did. So think about it, Oreo. But the Sour Patch Kid Oreos that they had was really good, and it because it was like really fruity and stuff, fruit candy, but still. All right, I'm gonna try this one in the milk. We're gonna see how it tastes. Bring the milk up so you all can see. Not bad. Not bad. I'm still going to say it's not my favorite Oreo. I'm going to say that right now. Mainly because I love the peanut butter Oreos. Those are my favorite. So it doesn't knock off the peanut butter. But it's not bad. I mean, it doesn't knock the peanut butter. It doesn't knock the lemon Oreos. Because those are my favorite. That's my second favorite, is like the lemon Oreos. But I mean, it's still good. I mean, they're different. That's what I think makes them good. So, but again, I think that's a big thing with me right now with them, is just like they taste so much different than what we have here. Like my taste buds can't keep up right now because it's not bad. Not bad at all. So I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up. I like them. I'll probably eat the rest of these. So there you go. All right, y'all. That's it. That's all I got for y'all for right now. But well, you'll see me throughout the video. I'm just done for the night. Okay, I'm not done with the video. I'm just done for the night. So there you go. All right, y'all. We have made it to the 29th. And today is corn chip day and puzzle day. So I don't know about puzzles. I mean, we've got puzzles here at the house. I don't know if I'm going to put one together or not. But corn chip day. Now, I got corn chips in my... I actually got some corn chips in my lunchbox today. I'd show y'all. But I don't want to open up my lunchbox. But I'll show you in here, I guess. So I put these chips in there. They're still corn chips. They're tortilla chips. I believe they're made with corn. But even if they're not, we got these. And these I'm going to have for dinner tonight. Because I got some chili in there. So I'm going to have chili and cheese. I mean, chili cheese pie. Whatever you want to call it. So, yeah. All right, y'all. Open this up. And I got Randy Orton. Randy Orton. Angela got Randy Orton. She's still putting them together. But I got Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns. So that's another one that crosses off my list. And she got one that crosses off of her list because she got the title Randy Orton. So, which I do not have yet. I do have regular and Randy, but not the title Randy. All right, so recap. I've got all 4 of these now. So those are completed. I've got this Randy Orton. I still need Logan Paul. And I still need CM Punk and LA Knight. And I still need this Randy Orton. And that's the one that Angela just got. So there's that one. So, and then there's the title. So there you go. Y'all, I'm gonna try some of these Oreos. I know what these are. That's raspberry blueberry. Raspberry blueberry Oreos. These guys smell to them too. You can smell the raspberry blueberry. You can almost get high off of it. Okay. So I'm gonna try it out. Here we go. These are really good. I like these better than the other ones I tried. I'm talking about my mouth full. Hold on. I apologize. That was not nice of me. I had to drink some milk because I had like crumbs right down into my throat. But I like these a lot better than I liked the other ones yesterday. These are really good. I like this. Good flavor. I'm going to have one more. Oh, yeah. These are really good. I like these. All right, now I'm going to try it with the milk. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Still really good with the milk. 2 thumbs way up on these. I like these. These kind of right up there with the lemon Oreos, I think. This is really good. I'll definitely have to get more of these. Heck yeah. Okay. Onwards and upwards. It's Friday. It's Friday. And it's bright and early in the morning. Oh, there is no sun yet. But it's okay. Let that go until there is sun. Watching The Office. And let's see what we got today. Probably not going to do a whole lot of anything today. I am going to work more on the walk-in closet. But other than that, let's see here what today is. Maybe I will go out and get something today, depending on what we've got. We've got Big Wig Day and Croissant Day. I could wear some wigs, but I don't think I know where they are. My Halloween wigs. But I don't know. I'm not sure if I know where they're at in here. I'd have to find them. And if they're out there in the shed, it's cold out there right now, and I don't want to go. Oh, well, anyway. I guess if you like croissants, today's your day, and if you got a big wig, wear it. That's all I got to say on that. All right, y'all, so I just got through trying some of this stuff. Angela bought it for me. Strawberries and cream Baileys. Really good, really good. I like that one. I like the chocolate one, but they're both really good. So, hell yeah. All right, y'all. First off, I want to give you all an update. The washing machine is good. It is working again. So we've got that going. Also today, I've been working on this hot water heater a little bit and everything. We got water back. It just, and our water was like lukewarm, but it wasn't all the way warm. Been working on it today. Hot water is back now, so we're good. Whatever I did seemed to work. I just tried a couple different things. I'm not sure which worked, but hey, it's back up. And then I'm going to, speaking of back up, I'm going to back up a little bit here. My ladder is still here, so ignore it. But all in all, room looks a lot better. We got another shelf up here, so I was working on that today. Got some of this stuff picked up, got some of the clothes put away a little bit better. Angela's got an empty bag there now behind the vacuum. I think I'll probably get another bookshelf like I do here and put it back there to kind of clean up that mess back there a little bit more. But all in all, it looks a lot better. Oh, and ignore my... Well, I am going to keep my tape measure back here, so I'll probably put it up here next to my light. But that way I got a tape measure in the house. But yeah, looks good. Looks better than it did anyway. I still got some work to do on it, but looks a lot better. And one thing I did notice too is that up here along the sides, I probably need to put some more caulking up. So that might be a job too for next weekend. But so some more caulking and a bookshelf. But like I said, that'll probably be next weekend when I do some of that, when I'm out grocery shopping. So that's probably what I'm going to do this weekend. But hey, I got a lot done. I'm happy. Everything looks a lot better. So there's that. As we are at a whopping 6 degrees outside. I can't see anything outside right now because it's semi-dark. I guess you can see a little bit. So that's what it looks like out there. Still cold, still got snow on the ground, but we go over here. We're gonna check it out here. Pardon the darkness, I could have turned the light on, but I'm actually going back into the entertainment room. So let's see here for today, the 31st. The Saturday, the 31st, we have backward day. So I guess whatever you do, you're supposed to do backwards. Fun at work day. Well, it's a Saturday, so I ain't going to work. Hot chocolate day. Hey, that works for me. I can drink some hot chocolate on a cold day like today. Inspire your heart with art day. Might check out some artwork here around the house, maybe? We could do that. And seed swap day. Well, I don't know why I'd be swapping seeds right now because it's cold. I have no idea why I would swap seeds today, but I could probably show you guys some artwork around the house. I don't see why not. We could do that. In fact, I could probably do that before I eat my breakfast, just so that way I remember to do it. I know me. All right, so since we're looking at artwork around the house, we have these Pepsi. I'll flip the camera around because these things just like to fall. I need to get them up a little bit better, and then we have artwork like this. I know it doesn't seem like artwork, but it kind of is, believe it or not. So it's stuff like this. So that's all over our kitchen. And then we got this, which is kind of like artwork and a clock. So, and then this artwork back here, as you can see. So that's the kitchen. And then we've got a little bit of artwork actually in here. I might have to flip the light on because this would be more of the artwork that they're probably asking for, instead of just what I showed you all in the kitchen. This is the stuff, and we need to get these framed. These actually came from Angela's uncle, and he did an awesome job on those drawings. So we need to get those framed. And then this came from Angela's sister. And this one came from Angela's cousin. So she did this one because that was the place where I proposed to Angela. So that's what that is supposed to symbolize. And the cat, I'm assuming, would be Patch's paws. So my little cat run around here, that would probably be her paws. And then that is me proposing to Angela, and there's another one in the back there. I think that one was mine. Some was Star Wars. But anyway, we do need to get those framed and put up. But there's some artwork. And then I've got some of our artwork put away, but this over here would be artwork, of course, that Angela did. That one's Angela's. Nope, that one's mine. That one's mine. I can see my initials. So that's the one I did. I forgot which one I did and which one she did. Because here's the one she did over here. So that's the one she did. So there's some artwork. I put my other painting away already. Oh, and then there's some artwork over here too. I forgot about. That is artwork of the B2 that someone painted around here, some local artist. So there you go. That is, oh, and then artwork also, there's the calendar that has some artwork on it. And then artwork appreciation. Let's see her. All of Angela's birthday cards. And then our last Christmas card. It came in late, but we still put it up. And then artwork in here mainly is the calendar. Our calendar is got artwork, and you'll see the February one later. But there's that one. I'm not really seeing any artwork here. Some really cool stuff, but I don't know if there's any artwork. I'm not really seeing art necessarily. But anyway, that is all the artwork. That's all the artwork that I can find. So there's your artwork appreciation day. So we appreciated the art this morning before I even had my coffee. So now what I'm going to do, I thought y'all might like, I'll show y'all. First off, got my shirt on today because there is a big wrestling event coming on. So we're getting ready for that for this evening. And in the meantime, I got some cereal to try. This is limited time cereal, so I'm gonna try it first. Well, both of these are limited time, but I'm gonna try this one first because I've actually been wanting some Cheerios for a while. Been kind of craving some, and I found this new one, confetti Cheerios. So, give y'all a better look at the box. So, confetti Cheerios. Alrighty, here we go. The confetti cereal. First off, I just wanted to say too, whoop! I'll drop the box. Okay. First off, I wanted to say that it does have the heart shape here, and I do smell some vanilla and some cinnamon. It does say vanilla flavoring with the cereal. I'm also getting a smell of cinnamon, so. That was really good. I'm not so sure if I don't get some honey nut in there too, but I'm not sure. I just know this is really good. This is really good cereal. I like this. Confetti, good. Okay. I like it. 2 thumbs up. These are really good. Like I said, I can't tell. I know I taste some vanilla. And it does say it's got vanilla in it. but it says with other natural flavors too. And I was certain I smelled some cinnamon a while ago. Of course, trying to see the ingredients, and I hate when all it does is tell you what the vitamins and the nutrients are. So it's not really telling you exactly what kind of flavoring they used, which I guess I don't really have to. But like I said, I'm not so sure if I'm not getting a little bit of honey and nuts in there too, like the Honey Nut Cheerio flavor in there too, just a little bit. But I'm definitely getting vanilla, and I'm definitely getting some cinnamon. Like I said, it almost tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios right there at the end. I may be off. I don't know. Maybe because my taste buds are wanting to taste Honey Nut Cheerios. I'm kind of tasting a little bit. I don't know. But it's really good. I like it. 2 thumbs up. Good cereal. I love it. I'll definitely get some more of it. Heart-shaped or not, I don't really care. But it's really good. Really good cereal. Alright, y'all. Getting some of my cleaning done today. Cleaning. And drinking coffee to stay warm. And I'll be soon drinking some hot chocolate since it's hot chocolate day. But with my coffee, got my coffee right here in this. And trying the stuff I was telling you all about. A couple weeks ago. Here, let me show y'all so y'all can see it straight up since this is kind of like a mirror. All right, so there you go. It is Paris Hilton, sweet and spicy. That's hot. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna try this stuff straight up. So nothing else added to my coffee at the moment, though I probably will add to it as I normally do. But for right now, just for the taste test, we're going to just taste it. And then I'll add my Bailey's and my whip. Because I imagine this Bailey's here will probably go good with it. So, but the chocolate Bailey's probably would too. For those that can drink. If you can't drink, don't look. All right. That being said, I'm going to try this. All right, here we go. Ignore my hair. It's messed up, I know, but I'm off today, so I don't really care. Oh, dude, that is really good. I'm tasting like some peppermint, and what I'm thinking is like a little bit of peppermint for the spice. And then I'm wanting to say maybe strawberry, but I'm not sure. I know peppermint for sure because they're showing peppers. I'm thinking peppermint is what I'm really tasting more than anything. Sweet, creamy flavor plus a teensy kick of heat. It doesn't tell me. Doesn't tell me what the flavors are supposed to be. No. You would think they would tell you what what you're supposed to be tasting, but no. But yeah, I'm definitely getting the peppermint. Definitely peppermint. So I'm going with it's a peppermint flavor. It's got a little bit of a kick at the end, but not enough to be spicy. Like, oh, my coffee is spicy. Oh my goodness, it's hot. It's not like that. It's not like that. You're not going to burn your mouth with this. But it is pretty good. But, as always, and don't try this if you don't drink. But for me, I'm going to add a little bit of this Bailey's to it. So now we are going to have the strawberries and cream taste with it. Add just a little bit. I don't add a lot. I'm not trying to get drunk. Just trying to add enough for flavor. Even though I'm not going anywhere, so I could get drunk if I want, but I know I never get drunk. Did once when I was 20. I did a couple of times. Once when I was 18, once when I was 21. It was fun, but I don't need to get drunk again. It wasn't the getting drunk part that got me. It was the after thing. But anyway. And as always, I add some foam to mine. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I always add foam to the top. And I usually wait for my foam to melt a little bit. You'll still taste the foam as it melts into your coffee. But that's what I do. You do what you want, but that's it. So, not too bad. And there's another Paris Hilton one in there that I'm going to try. But I figured I'd try this one first, since it said that's hot on it. So I'm like, oh, that's hot. That's hot. That's hot. Okay, I'm moving on now. I'm moving on. All right, y'all. Got through watching WWE's Royal Rumble. This guy won. I know some people were upset, but I was happy that Roman Reigns won. So what can I say? It is what it is. Oh, and Liv Morgan won the ladies. So I actually kind of enjoyed that one as well. Especially now, since I think Monday Night Raw is going to get really interesting. So I think it adds to that storyline really well with the women's division. And what I'm thinking might be the end of the Judgment Day very soon. Which I like the Judgment Day, but I think it's time for a new storyline there somewhere along the lines. All right, y'all. Gonna get a nice picture out here tonight, I guess. Best I can. They said Jupiter is out here. Like the full moon. And then you got Jupiter. And then tomorrow night, it's supposed to be another full moon event, but I'm not sure why, because it looks like it's a full moon tonight. So, but at any rate, a full moon, and I believe that big star right there is Jupiter. So, full moon and Jupiter. Hello, everyone. So today is Sunday, and it's also the first day of February. So we made it through January, everyone. I don't know how, but we actually made it through. Well, for those of us that didn't make it through. We made it through. Oh, my goodness. It's been a crazy year already, and it's only January. It's only January. But fear not. I think it's going to get better. Well, you know. So, let's check the calendar, see what we got here. I still need to take a shower, by the way. But I had to run in this morning. Angela forgot her drink, and that's when I remembered I had some extra stuff on Starbucks. Some extra cash, whatever. Because it makes you, like, when you buy stuff, it makes you, like, add to your gift card or whatever. So I had some more money on my gift card, or whatever you want to call it, through them. So it's like, yeah, I'll go ahead and get her a drink while I get me one, because she woke me up this morning trying to find her glasses. I was already awake, saw her drink there. I'm like, you know what? I could do something special for her, especially since she's having some stomach cramps this morning. So I figured that might help a little bit. Anyway, so today is the 1st of February. We got Baked Alaska Day. Baked Alaska Day. And I do know what that means. Oh, here, let me reverse the camera. There you guys go, so that way you all can read. But we got Baked Alaska Day, and I do know what that means. That's basically your ice cream cake. That's what that is. I do not want anything like that, though, today. It's cold. Dark Chocolate Day. I do have some dark chocolate, actually. I just went out and got my favorite one while I was bringing Angela her drink. Freedom Day. Yeah, freedom. I think it's freedom from work today because it's Sunday and I don't have to go back until tomorrow. So, hey, I'm going to enjoy my last day of freedom. Get up day, which I did get up for I mean, Angela got me up today, so I guess that counts as getting up today. I'm not sure. Serpent Day, so I think I'm going to look up some Serpent movies. And then Texas Day. So anybody that's in Texas, today is your day. Happy Texas Day. There's that. And now that being said, we are also, let me open up everything here. Show y'all, it is cold outside, very cold again on a Sunday. But it's supposed to warm up today to like 34, I think. So not near as cold as yesterday. And being that it is the 1st of February, just know that it's also Black History Month, which is what that flag out here is, even though he's not blowing very good right now. And we also have Valentine's Day month, of course, coming up. And also Mardi Gras and the Chinese holiday is coming up. I think that's all on the same weekend, believe it or not. All on the same weekend. So what I can do is, first off, over here on Angela's calendar, we're going to flip the script on her calendar. Maybe. If it be's nice. There we go. So there we go. That is what February says. How do I spell love? Asked Piglet. You don't spell it, said Pooh. You feel it. So there you go. That is February for her Winnie the Pooh calendar. And then, there you go, Valentine's Day. We go and flip the script on the other calendar as well. So we got to come in here. Sorry, I'm still learning the lights, I guess. You'd think I know it by now. I think it's sometimes just early in the morning and my coffee hasn't kicked in yet. I had Starbucks coffee this morning since I brought her some Starbucks. And it just hasn't kicked in yet, I don't think. Not fully. There we go. There we go. So there is February. You seem very unapproachable, and yet you are here. So that is the February for this one. Y'all, again on this nice Sunday, and it is Serpent Day. I was looking for the Slytherin collar covers, but I can only find 2 of them. So I didn't have enough. But we do have enough of Stone Cold Steve Austin, and if you all know, he's the rattlesnake. So hey, it works good for Serpent Day, right? So she's rocking hers. Daisy's rocking hers. And Panther over here is rocking his. So there you go. Those lovely Sturpins and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Because you know how well cats and dogs like snakes. That expression right there says it all. Sorry, Daisy. I gotta pick on you. All right, y'all. Yes, it is still Sunday. It's Sunday afternoon. All right, so I'm making more spaghetti. We had more than enough spaghetti sauce, but when I made this spaghetti yesterday, I only made enough for one meal. I thought I made enough for us for like a week, but then when I fixed it up, I'm like, oh, I messed up. It was only enough for one meal. I must have been tired. Anyway, so we got enough spaghetti now, and back in here, because I did say it was Serpent Day. So we're watching a movie with Stone Cold Steve Austin in it. I forgot the name of it, though. Hold on. I'll find out. And I guess you get a brief scene here, but Recoil is the name of it. Recoil. So there you go. You got a brief scene of it, so you get another idea of who else is in it. Pay no attention to that. I do not have that kind of insurance. But anyway, and I do not advertise for them. So I guess they got a free advertisement in this, whether they wanted it or not. So I'm watching Recoil. It's not too bad. It's kind of cheesy, but it's not bad, I guess. Kind of reminds me of those some of the TNT movies that we used to watch when they say movies for guys that like movies, so to speak. When it's just an excuse to watch action movies and people beat each other up and blow stuff up, that kind of thing. Which is kind of what this movie is. It's actually, that's what it is in a nutshell. Beat each other up, and it's a beat 'em up / blow 'em up / kill 'em, whatever. So shoot 'em up. So now, on this day, we're watching another Stone Cold Steve Austin movie, kind of, sort of. Longest Yard. Angela said she didn't watch this one yet. I'm kind of surprised. But anyway, so there's that. She's enjoying that one. I enjoy that one too. That's one of my favorites. The other movie I just watched, not so good. Didn't really like that movie too well. That other one with Stone Cold in it that I was telling you all about. But anyway, we got the water off right now. No. We shut our sinks off, is what I should say, because it got up to 34, 35 degrees outside. So we're still good. We still have water. Everything's good in the neighborhood. And now I'm going to put my events for February up on the calendar, so I have them now. We shall. Alright, y'all, and since tomorrow is Monday Night Raw, we decided to watch Groundhog Day a day early. So we're watching Groundhog Day now. And I want to take you over. Take you guys over the meadow and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. I now have my stuff up. Hopefully y'all can read my handwriting. But here we go. So tomorrow, of course, Groundhog Day, but it's also Monday Night Raw. I have a WoW meeting on Tuesday. Wednesday is Thursday is but we got shows we watch. And then I believe this Friday is Wear Red. I have to make sure on that. But I believe that is the one Wear Red Friday day. Morning brew in the Berg. Happy hour at 5th Street. That'll be when Angela gets off work if we decide to go. Saturday, Centerview, Warrensburg, Knob Noster, and Sedalia are celebrating Galentine's Day, so I'll be around those areas on Saturday. Sunday is Monday is Raw again, though. My WoW meeting, there might be a basketball game that Angela and I want to go to on that Wednesday. Have to wait and see. Book club. Our book club meeting for the month is that day. And then we watch I'll be watching a Friday the 13th, probably Friday the 13th 3 on Friday the 13th. Annual Emu Valentine event, if it's still going on. I don't know yet. I'm going to message her Moonlit Picture and see. Maybe she's moved it to another area. I don't know. And then dinner at the train car for Angela and I on Saturday. And then 5th Street Improv on Saturday to celebrate Valentine's Day. The 15th, we're going to go eastbound and down up here at the theater. They're supposed to have the cars from that movie. Or not Eastbound and Down movie, but from, that's the name of the song. But Smokey and the Bandit. Cars will be there. Monday again, Raw, I guess. WoW, and then we'll skip through 21st, couples paint party, if she's still doing it. We'll try to get tickets, and then we're thinking about going to this. We're not sure yet. It's both days. It's One Man, Two Governors up on 5th Street here in Sedalia. It's a play. So, yeah, there you go. That is for the month of February. Oh, there it is. The full winter moon tonight. The full winter moon. All right, we saw some of the Grammys tonight. I was going to try to stay up for Reba McEntire, but I don't think I'm going to make it that long. I think I'm going to bed. I'll just have to catch it sometime tomorrow, probably online or whatever, whether it be TikTok or Facebook or whatever, but I'll probably see it at some point. Just getting tired, but it's been fun to watch so far. I liked shoot, I like Lady Gaga's outfit. That was really cool. She kind of like had this helmet thing on with like something that looked like an eyeball with like pink eyelashes, but it was really interesting. Always gotta look and see what she's wearing, but it didn't look too bad, to be honest. What else? Excuse me. Jelly Roll, he really lost some weight. Bad Bunny was up there. I liked what he had to say when he won his award. Some people may not, but it's okay. It is what it is. But yeah, so it was really good. But now is, like I said, I got to get up for work tomorrow, so I'm going to bed. All right, so dark chocolate, great. Dark chocolate. All right, y'all, it is Monday night. Just got through watching Raw. Really good. La Primera kept her title against Rodriguez. Only thing is, and I'm sorry, I know she tries, but I don't. Here's the thing. I don't like Rodriguez. I like her personality. I do. But the woman has a hard time wrestling. She does. I think she's just one of those people that you really... How do I describe this, I guess? She's one of those people that you really want to like. You try hard to like her, but you just can't. And in her big, sexy persona, it's like, okay, she's big, sexy, and she's walking out with a big, sexy t-shirt, and I'm like, where have I seen this before? Oh, yeah, Kevin Nash. Like, I assume he probably gave her props and all that to do it, but... And I know a lot of people that didn't grow up with Kevin Nash, they probably don't get it as far as they understand. She's probably the first one to do it, but I'm looking at it like, no, I've seen this before. So, I don't know. But she has had like botch after botch after botch in this match, at least to me. It's like she didn't know how to use the chairs. The chair falls out of when she's putting it up into the ring thing to hold up the chair. The chair falls out. I don't think it was supposed to. She had her time with throwing chairs into the ring. She had a hard time with the table. She couldn't even fall into the table right to break the table. It was like... Watching the street fight tonight was almost like watching Rodriguez have her first match ever. I'm just looking back like, lady, you've been in WWE for a long, long time now, and I don't know if you got anything right in this match at all, other than maybe your the moves that you're famous for. I don't know. But Liv Primera, she did a really awesome job in that match. I think she saved it. She saved that match. And she came out victorious. Liv Morgan, of course, knocks her out at the end. I think, so I'm thinking it's going to set up for a Liv versus Valkyr match later on. And I am looking forward to that if it does. Especially since, even though I don't like Rodriguez, it would probably set up for a Rodriguez versus Liv Morgan match later. So it totally makes sense for that to happen. So I'm looking forward to that. And then now we're finally making sense too with the guys. At least I think we are tonight. I think it's starting to make some sense in that the tribal chief Roman Reigns comes out, you know, and it looks like, well, he pretty much made it official that he's going to challenge CM Punk for the title. And looking at, you know, the build up here with those two and how it's been kind of building up, you know, back and forth last year when excuse me, when Roman Reigns would show up, you know, he didn't show up he didn't show up very often, but when he did show up, there was a brief, you know, from time to time, there was an outing between him and CM Punk. So it does make sense that the two might tango. But at the same time, you can't rule out Finn Balor in this at all either. Finn may have his revenge at some point too, or he may come out during that matchup. Who knows? But like I said, don't rule out Finn Balor. Not yet. Finn may definitely be a thorn in CM Punk's side. So that being said, I think that's going to be something to look forward to too. So great stuff there. Now, I was going to say about my beer. I'm probably going to save it for tomorrow night. Don't get mad at me. So I will try to drink it Tuesday night, which will still be on this video. I'm just saving it back. Reason being is I kind of had some heartburn off and on tonight. And I don't want to overdo and definitely don't want to try it and then end up with heartburn for the rest of the night. So I'm going to save it back for tomorrow and retain, so to speak. I also had my workout tonight. My first workout with the machines. Last couple of times I went in, I've been using like the treadmill, just straight up using the treadmill the last few times just to kind of get myself back into it, at least get my heart rate going and all that jazz. So I'm proud of myself. I really am on the build up. So today I actually used machines for the chest and the shoulder is what I was targeting today. I think I did a good job on that. And I used, I think it's called the elliptical. It's like where you move your arms like this and you're moving your leg at the same time. So it's almost like you're skiing kind of thing, I guess. So I used it for the first time in a long time. And then I kind of realized that thing is, they say you're not burning off as much calories, according to the machine, as what you are on the treadmill. But that thing, I tell you what, I don't know what it is, but it seems like I'm using more muscles on that damn thing than I am on the treadmill. I was worn out a lot quicker. Let's go over the what the calendar says is tomorrow. All right, so we're changing this. All right, so here we go. We have the day the music died. I know that day. I think that's what they mean is like it's the anniversary of the day that Bob Holly and a lot of those died in that accident. So that's what they're talking about. So that was the day. Forever remembered, I guess, or at least for a while. For Chaplain's Day, that I don't know. I'll have to look that one up. Missing Persons Day, so a day when you have to remember about the missing persons. Women's Physician's Day, so any woman that's a physician. Today is her, or tomorrow, I guess, will be her day on the 3rd, so recognize them. Carrot Cake Day, I don't have any carrot cake at the house, so I guess I'm not doing that. But we'll recognize it anyway. It's not that I don't like carrot cake, it's just, you know, I don't have any here, so it's kind of hard to do it. I'm not gonna go out and just buy carrot cake. All right, y'all. So I kind of missed Tuesday. Well, no, I guess I didn't. We did do Tuesday, didn't we? All right, so here we are. It is Wednesday now. I just missed doing this on Wednesday. It was Wednesday, I should say. We're about to go to bed, but Creative Vacuum Day, Homemade Soup Day. Hey, I already did that this year. Think a Mail Carrier Day. I would have if we were home to think one. And Hemp Day. I'm not sure what hemp is, but anyway. And then this is for tomorrow. Shower with a Friend Day. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Weather Person's Day. So National Weather Person's Day. So Optimist Day. So I guess being optimistic tomorrow. And World Nutella Day. I don't really eat Nutella, but hey, if you do, enjoy your Nutella. Right, y'all. Well, it's been a crazy week. It's been a crazy week. So at work, we had someone break into the workplace. I guess early Sunday morning. So over the weekend. They didn't take anything, thank God. Basically, they made it look like they took shit, and then they put it all in a test room. And so we were able to find everything. Everything's cool. Nothing got stolen. Just a lot of headaches and lost time. But yeah, everything's good in that regard. But it was a crazy Monday. But got through it. Got through this crazy week, so to speak, at work. And now I'm kind of looking forward to the weekend. Got one day left, and then that's it. But for this video, I mean, this is it for the video. So we start fresh starting tomorrow. And as promised, the beer I was going to try. So I'm trying it now. So we have Estrella. So let me give it a shot. This is Mediterranean beer. So, Mediterranean. Tastes a lot like Budweiser. Well, a little bit, but it's still like a wheat beer, I think. It tastes like a wheat beer, but it still has like that Budweiser kick, but with it's like a wheat. Or at least it tastes like a wheat beer. I can't find that on here. But still not bad. Not bad. Not one of my favorites, but it's not bad. I can drink it. I would not have a problem drinking that. I've tasted some beer that's flat out disgusting. I can't do it. But that one's not bad. I can drink that one. So definitely not one of my favorites, but it's not bad. All right, so moving on. Because I don't think you all want to watch me drink a beer all night long. Getting into our questions to wrap up the video. I was going to see if I had anything else I wanted to add. But not at the moment. The only thing I can think of is I'm going to try to drop a link maybe in the comments somewhere after I upload the video. So if you all want to buy stuff from Moonlit Pedicure. This is another thing that they sell there. But I will try to help her out what I can after the fire that I showed y'all in this video. So I encourage people to go out and if you can find her on Facebook, that's the link I'm going to put on here is her link to her Facebook page. It'll have like links to her website should be there. And also, if anybody wants to help her out money-wise or whatever, get back up on her feet, her, what they call that, the Cash App or whatever, it's on there. So everything should be. So I'll have a link to her Facebook on here. And like I said, that should get everything there. So be sure to check that out. And thank you. If you do help her out, or even if you're just sending good vibes and all, good vibes, prayers and all that stuff to her, that's also welcomed. So, but yeah, crazy stuff. Like I said, it's been a crazy last couple weeks, but hopefully things are starting to look up. So that's one thing that we are all counting on, is things are going to start looking up. Almost done with that one book, so hopefully I'll be done with it. I hope. I think we've got our meeting tomorrow on that book, so I think I'm like 1 or 2 chapters away from being done with it. So if I'm not done with it by that time, I might just skip ahead and read the end anyway, so that way at least I know what's going on for the most part. So there you go. But yeah, our first monthly book meeting is, I believe, is tomorrow. So tomorrow evening. So that should be fun. All right. Do you trust people that don't look you? Okay, yeah. Do you trust people that don't look you in the eye? I thought we were on vending machine first. So let me do the vending machine first, and then we'll come back to that one. If you are in... Oh, no, we did do the vending machine. Never mind. Okay, so do you trust people that would look you in the... that don't look you in the eye? Actually, yes. It depends on the situation, as always. A lot of these do. But I would say it depends on the situation. And the reason why I say that is because some people are naturally shy. They are naturally shy. My sister was that way. I was that way growing up for a little while. Then I kind of grew out of it a little bit, somewhat. I still have it to where it's hard to look someone in the eye because you're shy. So it doesn't mean that you're not trustworthy. It just means you're shy. So that's why I said, like, it's to a point, yes. I mean, if the person is shy, I know that they are, then yeah, it's, or sometimes not looking in you in the eye is a sign of guilt, but that doesn't necessarily mean that, or that they are afraid of what they're telling you. I guess guilt, but not necessarily guilt, but like where they're afraid, how should I say this? Afraid of a truth. That's not necessarily their fault or whatever, but they're afraid to admit it, or, well, admit it out loud maybe, or they're just afraid to say it out loud. So they kind of look away when they're saying it. I mean, I've had that happen to myself a couple of times, so I do that. But like I said, a majority of when I do it is just I'm shy, so I kind of look away because I'm shy. I'm not as bad as I used to be, but certain people or certain situations, yeah, I still kind of clam up a little bit. I think everybody does. But anyway, are you an introvert or an extrovert? I'm Gail. That's the way I am. I don't know, to be honest. I used to be able to answer that question pretty well, but oh gosh, since I've changed so much, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Do you have in-laws? If so, do you get along with them? Well, I'm about to have in-laws. About to. In May, I'll officially have in-laws. Do I get along with them? Absolutely. I have no problem with my in-laws. So we get along fine. Do you act different around a certain person? If so, who? Ooh. I act different around a couple of different people, but I'd say it's, as far as who, I would say it's like the people who have like more of a leadership status around me, like your boss, or like a boss, or maybe, I don't know. I'm trying to think. But anyway, someone in a higher leadership role, maybe a supervisor. I might act a little bit differently around them. Just because I don't know how they would take me or whatever, you know what I mean? Try to be extra professional around them until they leave. I'd say they would be some I would be different around. What is your typical breakfast look like? Cereal. Cereal or oatmeal. It just depends on how cold it is outside. If it's a cold day, I go for oatmeal. If it's not too bad, 50s or above, I go for cereal. And then on the weekends, I have a bigger breakfast because it's the weekend and I can have a big breakfast. And I forget the cereal and the oatmeal and have me a nice breakfast. Usually like with eggs, hash browns, or I go with pancakes or French toast. But I have a bigger breakfast on the weekends. Have you ever tried to change anybody? If so, who? No, I have never tried to change anybody. I pretty much just accept them for who they are, as I should, always. If people want to change, they'll change themselves. There's no way you're going to be able to change them. I've learned, not through trying, I have learned through watching people try to change other people. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. So, how old do you feel? Honestly, I feel like I'm still in my young 30s. My belly may say otherwise, but no, I honestly though, I still feel like I'm still in my early 30s. I don't really feel like I'm about to hit 40. I feel good yet, honestly. If you were going to get a tattoo tomorrow, what would it be? Well, right now, good thing you asked that, or this asked that. I've noticed that there's some Friday the 13th flash sales going on next week. So I'm really contemplating in my head anyway of getting a Friday the 13th tattoo. It's still ringing back in my head, so I might check those out when they come. Those flash sales come available next week. I might get me a tattoo. Maybe see if Angela wants one too. But yeah. So, but tomorrow, if I was going to get a tattoo tomorrow, there is one tattoo I've been wanting to get for a while, and it would be kind of like, see how I got this one of Doctor Who. It would be Star Wars on this one, so it would be the lightsaber, and then I'd have the light coming up my arm. So I think that'd be pretty cool. Do you have any family secrets? No, not really. If I did, I'm not telling you. But no, not really. Not at the moment, anyway. But yeah, seriously, if I did, I would not say that on camera. But no, I don't. And let me see. This will be my last question. What is your favorite activity or way to work out, even if it's a small amount. My favorite activity or way to work out. Well, it is a small activity, but I would say it would be walking Daisy. Anytime I can go out on a walk or something like that or on a hike. I would say on a hike with Daisy. I can take her out to the woods, you know, and she goes out there with me and she gets taken in nature, same as I do. It's kind of fun for both of us getting out of the house. I like doing that. I like going on hikes with my dog. And Angela too, if she wants to come. So that is all I got for now. So I will save the rest for later. So there you go. Getting further into the book. And should we do a tarot card? I guess we can. Hell, why not? I'll do one tarot card and then I'm going to call it. And then, yeah, start recording videos again starting next week. See how far we get. But here we go. Oops. I felt like I had two, but no, I just got the one. All right, and this is upside down. Page of Streams. Page of Streams. And it was upside down. I know, I keep saying I need to get a different tarot card deck up. Maybe I'll do that this weekend. But for now, we're still on Ghostbusters, so. Page of Streams. Okay, here we go. Page of Streams. So, since it is reversed, you are holding back on expressing your thoughts. That new project may not be finished toasting, and you're keeping it private. Consider reverse streams to say. Consider the reverse streams your signal to go ahead and let those ideas pop. So let my ideas out. Well, maybe I will this week. Maybe I will. We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, well, that's technically the one for the weekend. My other ones I did were for the week. So this tarot card is for the weekend. So maybe I will this weekend. Maybe I will. Time will tell. But at any rate, that is all I got for y'all for this video. One more day of work for me tomorrow, and then we start this weekend. And we also start my weekend edition. So there you go. All right, y'all. That's all I got for y'all. Y'all have a good one, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace out.